Just taking a quick look at the new Maverick for 2025. Yeah, you can finally get all-wheel drive with the hybrid. So, and they're saying that this thing's still going to get 40 miles per gallon in the city. So, and then of course too, if you have the all-wheel drive, you can get the towing package. So that's up to 4,000 pounds of towing as well. So, this makes a lot of sense, because if you're buying a pickup truck, even a small pickup truck like the Maverick, yeah, you're probably going to want to do some towing with it, maybe some light off-roading. And then, for all Mavericks, yeah, we do get this new updated look. So they've kind of added this piece here from the lower bumper, really, up into the headlight. So that makes the headlight look a little bit smaller. I guess, I don't know. The old model here, yeah, you can see, I know some of you guys didn't like these huge headlights. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you do like this new updated look. The only thing I would say is, kind of depending on which color you go for, I don't know. Some of these lighter colors, like a white, it kind of just looks like, I don't know. It kind of looks like something's just missing here, doesn't it? And by the way, this Tremor, yeah, you can still get the Tremor package, but this is the only trim that you can't get the hybrid on. Well, and actually the new Lobo as well, you can't get the hybrid on. We'll talk about this more at the end of the video. And all the grills here have been updated. So depending on which trim you're gonna, which trim you get, you're gonna get a different grill. This one here on the Lariat is actually a really cool design, and I love how they've hidden or integrated the camera. This is the front camera for the new 360 camera. Look at how well it's integrated into this grill. Like, you would hardly even notice it's there. In fact, hey, can someone send this? Can someone send that picture to BMW? I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. They have the camera offset to one side for one, but then, there wasn't enough. They had to put this like additional housing on the grill as well. And that's, of course, just on top of the fact that the grill as a whole is just ugly. But anyways, let's get back to the Maverick here, and there's a lot of nice upgrades on the interior now. Yeah, well, obviously the the big obvious one is this huge, yeah, they're saying that this is actually 13.2 inches now. So that's actually a huge upgrade, isn't it? Because, if you remember the old model, this is all you could get was an 8-inch. Even on the top trim, this is all you got. And you got this empty space here that you couldn't really do anything with. Now, the only thing you might notice is they had to get rid of this stuff here. So, you might be saying, well, that's a bit of a disappointment because I really want a volume knob. Well, guess what? They did, you can still get it. You still have it down here. It's more on the passenger side and it's a little bit lower, but they did still give you a volume knob. And then, yeah, the theme here, the Maverick interior, it's always kind of had this colorful, playful design. Now, they do say that actually, based on customer feedback, you can get it without the orange accents now. As you see here, it's just all blue accents. And then, they do still have some of these brighter, like warmer tones as well with this, like, I don't know, it's like a copper or bronze accent. And now let's talk about the Lobo here real quick. So this is the performance version. It's not the high performance version. That's kind of it's kind of something you want to note. So they've actually upgraded, they've upgraded almost everything except the engine. And that's including the transmission. They've actually given this thing a new 7-speed with paddle shifters. But the engine is the same. It's the same EcoBoost. So again, there's no hybrid with this model. It's the EcoBoost and it's the same horsepower as well. So I don't know, the only way you're going to get more performance is if that thing does shift faster. But they have tweaked the other things here that do matter, for handling, yeah, and braking too, in the steering feel. everything really. So yeah, and they've kind of dipped into the parts bin here, like from various performance Ford models, across the world as well. Not just, a lot of this stuff actually isn't from US models. So we do get new upgraded brakes. We do get new upgraded suspension and all the steering rack components as well. And that's, of course, on top of the fact that it does sit a little bit lower. It sits about 1 inch lower. So that's going to improve handling, just on its own by lowering the center of gravity. But then also, guess what? They've kind of topped this off, yeah, with these new Aero wheels, these turbofan style wheels. So that's going to reduce drag as well. So, and again, with it being a little bit lower, I guess the performance should be improved at high speeds. You know, it's not going to be a huge improvement, but still, you know. And obviously, it's going to handle a lot better.